Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this terrific Tuesday here in Connecticut. Life's good, campers. Life is good. The weather came back, man. I had 25 on the bike already. Handful of kettlebells. Life's good, man. Life is good. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Scherbaum, Maurice's idol. How about that? How about that? Maurice said himself, he patterned himself after Scherbaum. And guys, you want to talk compression? You want to talk pop? Yeah, we're going to talk. All right, it flows into every single thing that we've talked about. Okay? Let me honk, and we'll take it from there. Man, oh man, of Shevitz. Guys, I haven't played the pick in a long time. I literally had to oil all the valves. Let's see what we got. In honor of what we've been talking about lately. Anyway, life's good, man. If you are not compressing, KB's for double C's, it's down below. SFE, it's down below. Guys, that is what these guys were doing that the wannabes were not. Chop boys. Okay? Now, Scherbaum, man, look at those chops. Look at those chops. It's just freaking gorgeous. But you notice the horn level, who cares? Teeth? Well, what was it? Who's the guy? Had it on there. Roy Stevens. And you had to get the jaw out. Okay. We'll talk about this guy. Had nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. Anyway, so here we are. Adolf Scherbaum. Before Maurice. Now, their careers dovetailed a little bit. There's no question. But Maurice heard him, that's what I want to do. And that is what he set out to train himself to do. Now, Maurice, to get to that point, will play hour after hour after hour on the C trumpet, Clark Arbin Technical Studies, Arbin Characteristic Studies. That's what he'd do. He'd get to the end, he'd go back and do it again. Then he'd get to the end, and he'd go back and do it again. All on C trumpet. That's the French way. One of the guys that was on my comments was talking about he studied with Bob McCoy. And Bob McCoy wanted them to play music that was tougher than they would ever come into contact with in the job. Something to be said for that. Something to be said for that. And he had them playing Kreutzer violin studies and all this sort of stuff. Guys, which, okay, something to be said for that. But Maurice just played the basics over and over and over. What is that, guys? What is that? That's your happy zone. Case closed. That is your happy zone. Now, that he got from Scherbaum. Scherbaum did the same thing. Arbin Characteristic Studies. And then, on the C trumpet, Arbin Characteristic, this is Scherbaum now, Arbin Characteristic Studies, up an octave. That's how he developed his chops. And when you put the pick on, it's nothing. They're both playing, I believe, Selmer picks. I mean, I don't know about Scherbaum. What's his name? Maurice did at the beginning. He was Selma. Mel was Selma too. They were the best picks at the time. Scherbaum, I've seen him play a lot of rotary. They were some German companies. It was probably a German thing that he was playing. I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know down below. But how would that mantle be? Maurice André's role model. Oh, madame. Oh, madame. Anyway, I'm leaving this down below, and you're going to hear now what I love listening to Scherbaum. Why? Because the power, the pop, it's all right there. But he does not, and I think if anybody will agree, he does not have the finesse that Maurice did. Few people do. Does anybody? Probably not. Now, if I had those chops when I was in my prime and I decided to go piccolo trumpet age, I would probably sound a lot more like Scherbaum than I did Maurice. Maurice could knock the walls down and make it sound like it was a violin concerto. It was incredible. Anyway, Scherbaum, you're going to hear. It's the first movements of the Telemann Concerto in D. Now, he is, first movement, it's not as pretty as Maurice. There's a vibrato to it that doesn't work for me. And when you get to the second movement, it is not nearly as fast or as precise or as anything. But, guys, listen to the pop. Guys, you have to have the pop. You can do, Reinhold, whatever. You want to sound like, go ahead. You want to sound like Chris Martin? Go ahead. I'm not knocking him. Bilger, they've done a great, great job playing that way. It's not for me. Give me the Triscari brothers. Give me Conrad Gotzo. Give me Doc Severinsen. Give me Harry James, Mel Broyles, Maurice. That is what I want to sound like. And Scherbaum. Listen down below and tell me what you think. It's tremendous trumpet playing. Is it Maurice-like? No. Compared to what's out there, Alison Balsam, who's now retired, not even close. Not even close. Reinhardt, the guy we saw, no compressed, not even close. Give me Scherbaum every single time. All right? All right. Have a great day, guys. Talk again tomorrow. Love you all. Hey, guys. Ralph here. And I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again every single time that I talk about and urge you guys to do kettlebells. Okay? Guys, get the book. And it is a precursor to the actual it talks about the deadlift and the swing and all this sort of stuff. And guys, if that resonates with you, get in touch with me. Guys, don't do it just from what you know of the book. Guys, you're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt. And I don't want you to get hurt, needless to say. Now, research shows if you know what you're doing and your technique is sound, you'll never get hurt. Injuries are minuscule if people know what they're doing. Now, I teach many people on the internet, on Google Chrome, okay? You play a couple C scales, couple scales at the beginning. We do 25 minutes of kettlebell. Then we go back to your trumpet. It feels like the horn's jumping out of your hand. Tone and power doubled. All right? The only thing I will do if people don't have a Callot mouthpiece. All right? Now, if you feel like you want to take it next level, there are Strong First by Pavel. Strong First, lots of them, all of the instructors and gyms all over the world. That's the only one I can recommend. That doesn't necessarily mean that's the only viable one. That's the only one I can recommend. That's where I got my cert. Okay? Guys, don't go down to LA Fitness and let some minimum wage dork try to tell you he doesn't know what he's doing. All right? Means well, doesn't know what he's doing. Okay, that's it. Love you all.